behavioral displacement he's exhibited.
Well, yeah. We're actually watching the character undergo a complete metamorphosis.
Here it comes, Mr. Banks. All right. We got it, didn't we?
Vinny.
That wasn't so hard now, what?
Oh, hi, dude. Come on in.
Your mom didn't say you had company.
Oh, these are my friends from film school. Derek, Lila, Chelsea, Wynn, and Aaron. This is Doogie Howser.
Mr. Baxter, please don't hit me. I didn't do nothing, Mr. Baxter. I was just out and
It's just, study break.
This is what we're studying.
It's Jerry Lewis.
Doug, the man is a genius. In France, they gave Mr. Lewis their highest artistic honor.
In France, they eat snails. How smart can they be?
He doesn't know. He's only a doctor. Doug, if I may quote Mark Twain, it's better to keep your mouth shut and be assumed a fool than open it and remove all doubt.
Well, now, there's doubt that was Twain, a professor from Berkeley.
Excuse me. Can you keep your voice down?
Don't worry, we're just leaving.
We are? Oh, Laker tickets. What was it for tonight?
Vinny, we're playing the Bulls.
I didn't know you were into basketball, Vinny.
Ugh, I hate basketball. They pay those guys millions to play a game, and people are starving on the streets. There is no justice.
Come on, let's go.
I don't know, Doug.
Vinny, you love basketball.
Yeah, but that was when I was younger.
Last Friday?
Can I talk to you for a minute? Dude, this is the creme de la creme of Uni Arts Film School. Okay, now, for some bizarre reason, they like me. But it's a very delicate relationship, and I would appreciate it if you wouldn't mess it up.
Vinny, the dressing room sequence.
Oh, okay. Give me that remote, Aaron. I want to watch this frame by frame.
Oh, yeah. You want to savor man's inhumanity to 10 screaming women in their underwear.
Next door neighbor.
After a long night of searching, you find the child huddled unconscious under a rock. He's been lost maybe 16 hours. The temperature's well below zero. Go.
Okay. First, I check for vital signs. Then, I wrap him in blankets or any warm clothing I can find. I hold the child close to me, transferring my body warmth to his, while talking to him to keep him alert. Oh yeah, and I radio for help.
No, always radio for help first. Always.
Give me choking. I'm better at choking.
Taking a break, Mr. Alexander?
No, sir.
I was just giving Ray some help, Dr. Canfield. You know, he's training to be an emergency medical technician.
That's certainly very commendable. What I didn't know is that I was paying you to tutor him. Strictly an off-duty pursuit, wouldn't you say?
Yes, sir.
Time is money, Doctor.
What's his problem?
Oh, once a year, the board of directors reviews the hospital's budget, and they hold Dr. Canfield personally responsible for every penny spent. On Friday, they roast him over the coals.
Alert the burn unit. Cool off infected area with water. No butter or greasy ointments.
Good morning, Philly.
No.
If you do it, I'll take your night shift tomorrow.
No way, Spaulding. I have a family.
Oh, Philly's a monster. I just can't face him alone.
Buck up, babe.
The patient's a 12-year-old boy named Jimmy Pellegrino, diagnosed with glomerulonephritis at 3, 1 failed renal transplant at 6. He had a series of small strokes, probably due to uncontrolled hypertension, subject to recurring bouts of epilepsy and pneumonia. He's very hostile to the hospital environment. Fortunately, kids just instinctively seem to trust me, so I've been assigned to the case. Shall we?
All right, let's do that. Kathy, honey, please stay in bed.
What happened?
Hi, Jimmy. I'm your new doctor, Dr. Howser.
Hello, Dr. Howser.
You can call me Doogie.
Doogie.
Jimmy, you're having trouble with the other kids. What's the deal?
Oh, I can't help it. I feel sick to my stomach.
When did this start?
I think when I saw you, Doogie.
Mother died when Jimmy was 4. Father did a disappearing act soon after. Ward of the court since 1986. 1 failed adoption. So when he's not stuck in some hospital, he's hanging around a foster home.
And you wonder why it's difficult.
Look, I know he's had a bad time, but no one wants to work with him. They're not even Curly. She's the paragon of patience.
Doogie, when you hate them the most is when they need you the most. Children tell you they're hurting by acting like jerks.
Well, believe me, I haven't lost my temper with him once. I mean, I've gone out of my way to accommodate him.
According to my records, Jimmy says you're a phony and you wear bad ties.
Oh, come on. You didn't really log that.
Well, Doogie, it's my job to record patients' complaints.
All right, record this one. Jimmy also said a certain patient advocate who happens to be related to me is a bossy goody two-shoes who doesn't know when to back off.
I am not bossy. Stop laughing, David. Now.
Doug, I got news for you. Your computer is not user-friendly. It took me 10 minutes to get into a program. Hey, I didn't know you'd been keeping your journal for so long. Hey, tell me something. Was the day your parakeet died really the blackest day in living memory?
How do I put this nicely? Vinny, get away from my computer or I'll break your Italian nose.
Calm down. I wasn't just snooping. I need help. I gotta write this paper for school. My chosen subject is film comedy in America. Huh?
What is all this mess?
It's my notes. I got so much to say, Doug. My problem is trying to mold it into a cohesive form. Now, you're the cohesive type. What would be your approach?
Why don't you have your friends Derek or Aaron help you out?
Are you kidding? They're my main competition. Film school ain't a collaborative business. We're all graded on individual effort. So come on. Give me an opening paragraph. Something with some zing.
Oh, all right. You want something profound, right?
Of course. Just look like I wrote it.
Okay. Comedy appeals to the better angels of our nature.
Whoa, I'm breathless.
Transports us on a winged chariot from the valley of mundanity to the Elysian fields.
Yeah. We'll correct the spelling later.
Where we can revel in the subtleties of Moe, Larry, and Curly.
Really? You think Curly's subtle?
I'm being facetious, Vinny.
About the Stooges?
About your paper, about film class, about this whole ridiculous pursuit.
You know, I'm starting to get a little annoyed here, Howser. I've had to listen to you talk about bones and mucus since I was 8. Now, I finally caught up to you intellectually, and you can't handle it.
You've what?
You heard me.
Oh, now, don't be absurd, okay? You and your friends sit around pretentiously analyzing some Jerry Lewis farce, and you act like you're solving the world's problems.
At least we're helping people forget their problems. I mean, what would happen if all the film comedies were just blasted off the face of the earth, huh?
Well, maybe you and your film school buddies would have to take, like, a real class.
Oh, let me guess. Like maybe, anatomy or something?
Let's face it, movies are just entertainment.
That makes them not important?
Oh, come on, Vinny. It's not like you're curing cancer or something.
Oh, I get it. Mr. Big Deal Doctor. Okay. What you do is important, but what I do isn't. Right? Okay. You know, for a genius, you got a really small mind.
Check pulse. Check the breathing.
No respiration. We lost him.
Hey, laugh all you want. I'm gonna pass that exam. Look it, I got myself a cram tape.
Oh, Dr. Howser. Did you authorize moving Jimmy Pellegrino to a private room?
Well, we had to get him out of the wing. He was extremely disruptive to the other children.
Are you aware of what a private room costs? Let me help you. $610 a night, of which the Crippled Children's Services picks up $128. Over the course of a year, that's a deficit of over $100,000.
We're not going to have him here a whole...
I know the boy is troubled, and I sympathize, believe me. But spending $100,000 to deal with a child's behavioral problems is a very expensive Band-Aid. Let's solve those problems. That's really our job.
Rhinitis. You've gotten an ulcer?
Not yet.
Well, Dr. Campbell, from one doctor to another, maybe if you try and relax a little bit, you might...
If you want so badly to relax me, why don't you stop throwing money at Jimmy Pellegrino and start trying to reach him?
I've tried to.
Try harder.
Hey, Jimmy, how you doing today? Hey, do you like magic? You know, later this afternoon, I'm going to be putting on a show for the other kids, and I thought, you know, maybe I could pull a few strings, get you a front row seat. Huh?
Can I help you? Clean up in room 506.
You know, if you promise not to tell anyone else, I could probably give you a command performance right now. How about it? Okay. Deck of cards. Got the deck. Now, pick one.
Which one?
Anyone, just choose.
I don't care.
Just pick one, Jimmy.
Why?
Because it'll be fun.
What be?
Look, just take one, okay? Now, I'm gonna...
5 of clubs. What?
Check pulse. Elevate victim's torso.
Jimmy, time for... All right, the old butt bump keg. That's great. This is kidnapping. You know I have kidney problems.
Hope I don't drop him. No, clumsy I can be.
I should have known it was you.
Don't worry, Jimmy. This won't hurt a bit.
Unless you try to escape.
When I was your age, I had a Three Stooges cereal bowl.
Gosh, you must have come from money.
Oh, what idiots, huh? They're wonderful.
Dr. Canfield, paging Dr. Canfield, you're wanted in the boardroom.
'Cause I don't want to see you. 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 '
from one group of stooges to another. Bye, Jimmy.
Man, this is great. These guys.
Who do you think is the best stooge if you had to pick one?
Mo. Definitely Mo.
Mo? No way. Larry.
Larry?
Absolute.
Forget it. Larry couldn't shine Mo's shoes.
Okay, Mo. 3 grown men and that one cool haircut between them.
Dr. Howser? Am I ever gonna get out of here?
Sure.
Then I'm gonna get better? Really better?
I wish I could tell you you were just gonna run out of here and never come back. But you're always gonna have health problems, I won't lie to you. Look, we're learning new things every day. In 10 years, we'll look back at what we can do for you now. It'll look like the Stone Age.
Am I at least gonna go?
A little. But you'll always be small. Hey, my best friend is small. He's one of the coolest guys I know. You've got a lot going for you. You're funny, you're smart.
Oh, right. Let's be grateful for what we get.
Okay, got your point. Yeah, Jimmy, you got a lousy deal. But I'll tell you something. When I'm not ticked off at you, I admire you. You show a lot of guts just getting through the day.
The essence of comedy is fear. It's deep. I love it. Okay, it's deep, but what does it mean? We laugh because in our hearts we are deeply afraid. Deeply afraid of the human abyss.
Benny! Doogie's here!
I'm not home. The human abyss? Oh. Here we go. A light rain was falling on the morning Zeppo Marx was born. No. Ominous thunderclouds filled the sky on the morning... No. Push, Mrs. Marx! Shouted the doctor as the hurricane swept... Ah!
Vinny, I know you're in there.
I thought I told you I'm not home.
Yeah.
So? What? You decided you'd come by and tear my chosen profession to shreds again?
No. Look, the other day, I came in here and you were with all your friends and they were so pretentious and they were smoking and you were acting like such a jerk.
Let me get this straight. You trying to say you're sorry?
Yeah. I mean, it is your room, Vin, but I felt like I was crashing a party.
We were just hanging out, Doug. Like you and I did 1,000,000 times.
I know, but that was us. I mean, this is other people.
So?
So for the first time, you've got something that matters to you that I don't know about. You know, friends, a whole new life. I guess I was a little jealous.
Oh, Dr. Howser, I'll always love you.
Shut up.
Don't you know? You're my best friend in the world. Have a little faith. I stuck by you all that time you were at Princeton. You think it was easy being stuck back here while you were off in New Jersey catching toads with other men?
Yeah, I guess if you can get through medical school, I can get through Jerry Lewis.
Yeah.
You know, I was wrong about that, too. Comedy is important. And it really breaks down barriers between people. It opens them up to each other, even gets them to talk about things they're afraid of.
Whoa, wait a minute. That's my paper. You're talking in my voice. Let's talk a little slower, okay? Comedy is important. No, wait a minute. A light rain was falling when I discovered comedy is important. I'm brilliant.